Shabbat Shalom Lekulam. Welcome to the nice warm synagogue. In many ways. We begin with the words, Hine Matov, how good it is for all of us to be together. Psalm 133. Hine Matov Umanai Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Umanai Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Umanai Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Umanai Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Umanai Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Umanai Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Hine Matov. Ya la 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 la. Hine Matov, Hine Matov. Ya la 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 la. Hine Matov Umanai Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. 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 Hine Matov, Hine Matov. La 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 la. Hine Matov, Hine Matov. Ya la 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 la. Hine Matov Umanai Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Umanai Shevet Achim Gam Yachad.
How y'all doing? You warmed up yet? No, oh my God, it is so cold out there. Jeez. Who grew up on the East Coast? Yeah. And you left this weather, like to come here, right? This is to remind you how grateful you should be for most of the year here. That's what, if it was always perfect, like you would have nothing to be appreciative of. Isn't that true? So we need moments like this that remind us from London. You grew up in London? Like, are you so glad you're here? Like, yes, you are. Jeff is glad you're here. The idea of being grateful, to have a sense of gratitude, that's what Shabbat's about. It's about feeling the sense of life and the rhythms that we sometimes take for granted. So we radically alter our lives by creating a sense of ritual, and we're going to talk a little bit more about ritual later. Let's join together, Hine Matov, just how good it is that we gather together.
Okay. Hine Matov Umanai Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Umanai שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד.
Let's rise together. We're going to bless the Shabbat over the candles. We're going to call forward Paula and Farah Russell and Judith Friedman and Joanne Russell, if you'll join us up here for the blessing. Over on this side.
Ya la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Lai, 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 lai. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner. V'tzivanu, v'tzivanu, lehadlik ner. V'tzivanu, v'tzivanu, lehadlik ner. Shel Shabbat.
May the brightness of these candles banish all gloom, anxiety, and care from our hearts and from the hearts of our loved ones. May this Shabbat bring us peace and serenity, joy and rest. Keep aglow within us, O God, the spirit of gratitude for your many blessings, so that we may know the sweet taste of contentment and the rich harvest of sharing. Kindle in your home a deeper love for one another, for our people, and for all your children.
Amen.
Ya la 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 la. La 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 la. Lai 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 lai.
You may be seated. You'll be able to follow in our special Shabbat Fusion Siddur. This is we call Shabbat Live officially on page 5. If you'll turn there. By the way, you have transliteration here. Right, so if you don't yet read Hebrew, you can always follow along in transliteration. We hope you'll pray with us as we join together page 5.
So this is a melody we haven't done too many times, so we'll sing it as a nigun first. All right, this melody without words. Ya la la, ya la la la, la la la, la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. La 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 la, ya la 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 la. Romemu, romemu, romemu Adonai Eloheinu, ve'hishtachavu lahadom raglav kadoshu. Romemu, romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'hishtachavu l'har kodshо ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu.
Chadodi. You'll find on page 7 part of the Kabbalat Shabbat, how we welcome in Shabbat. We will remain seated for the first 2 stanzas. Then when we get to the 3rd stanza, the doors that will be closed in a moment will then be miraculously opened, and we envision the beautiful Shabbat bride joining us, the Chadodi.
La 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 lecha dodi.
Join along.
La 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 likrat kala. Ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat. B'nei Shabbat lecha. La 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 lecha dodi. La 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 likrat kala. La 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 b'nei Shabbat. B'nei Shabbat nikabela Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad Yishmiyanu el hamiuchad Adonai echad Ushmo echad L'shem u'tiferet V'litila Yalalai Yalalalai Lecha dodi Oh Lalalalai Likrat kala Lalalalai P'nei Shabbat B'nei Shabbat nekabel La 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 lecha dodi Whoa La 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 likrat kala La 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 B'nei Shabbat B'nei Shabbat nekabela Likrat Shabbat Lechu v'nelcha Ki bekor habracha Merosh mikedem Nesucha Sof ma'aseh V'machshavat techila Yalalai, yalalalai, lecha dodi, whoa, lalalalai, likrat kala, lalalalai, p'nei Shabbat, nekabel, yalalalai, lecha dodi, whoa, lalalalai, likrat kala, lalalalai, p'nei Shabbat. B'nei Shabbat lekabela.
We rise together, face towards the doors.
Boi v'shalom ateret bala Gam b'simcha u'v'tzola Toch emunei am segula Boi chala Yalalai Yalalai lecha dodi Yalalai likrat kala Yalalai B'nei Shabbat B'nei Shabbat nikah. Your turn. La 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 la. Let me hear you. Ya la 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 likrat kala. Ya la 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 B'nei Shabbat. B'nei Shabbat nikah.
Remain standing for the Baruch Hu, the official call to prayer, page 9.
Lai la lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie.
La 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 la.
Lie, 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 lie.
You may be seated. In the Siddur on page 9, there is an English reading by Rabbi Naomi Levy entitled Creation. Let's read this together, if you will. With the darkness comes your light. Earth and sky blend into one. The heavens seem closer now. The day's burdens farther somehow. Your presence is almost palpable. You own the darkness. You unlock doors I never thought would open. You decorate the earth with seasons. You paint the stars in the sky. Design day and night, showing us the light and the darkness and the light. Bless you, God, for bringing on the light.
Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim.
Amen. I was going to see how many strings you can play with on a guitar for the whole evening, actually.
I'm sorry.
Is there a story of Yitzhak Froman with the one string that broke?
Yes,
right?
And he kept playing on 3 strings.
And he was able to actually adjust each note in his mind in terms of being able to adjust it. So I know you could have done that, but I'm glad you got all 6 strings back. Page 20, page 11.
He's more well-adjusted than me.
Ahavat Olam.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha Ahavta. Torah umitzvot, chukim umishpatim, otanu limadeta. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu, b'shochveinu v'kumeinu, nasiach b'chukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha. ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגי יומם בלילה כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגי יומם בלילה כי הם היינו ויורך ימינו ובהם נגי יומם בלילה כי הם חיינו ויורך ימינו ובהם נגי יומם בלילה כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגי יומם בלילה כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגי יומם בלילה ועבדתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל.
Amen. The words of the Shema will be led by our bat mitzvah, Farah. I invite you to close your eyes on these first 6 words of oneness with God as we join together.
Shema
Yisrael
Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha bebetecha uvlechtecha v'derech uvshofbecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot al yedecha v'hayu letotafot beinenecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha.
We continue silently.
Leman titzkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeitiechem me'eretz Mitzrayim lihiot lachem l'elohim ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohim Emet. Sorry.
You feeling better now? Yeah. She's usually. Yeah. So after you get that first one done for her, that's when you're like, okay, I survived. I'm going to be fine. I can do it. So Yashir Koch. She did fine, didn't she? Very nice. We're going to continue with the service with Michamocha, page 17.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף אלף. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף אלף. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע הים לפני משה. זה אלי ענו ויאמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף אלף. מלכותך ראו בניך את יעקב, וגלו מיד חזק ממנו, מיד חזק ממנו. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף אלף. אוסף אלף, אוסף אלף, ברוך אתה אדוני, גואל ישראל.
Amen. Page 19. We pray that God place that sukkah of peace over us, that tabernacle of peace. Hashkivenu.
השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ושלום מעתה ועד עולם. השכיבנו אדוני
Come on, let's hear you.
אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. ופרוץ עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוץ עלינו סוכת שלומך. Just you guys, there. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים.
Farah, come on, you're going to join us up here. You're going to lead us in the Shamru on page 21, and you want them to join along with you, right?
Yeah.
Very much. And I know that. All right. Get close to that microphone. You're going to lead us. Here we go. Ready with the Chazan.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael
Et ha-Shabbat lasot
et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berid olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berid olam. Beni uvein b'nei Yisrael oti leolam, oti leolam, oti leolam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berid olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et ha'aretz v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berid olam. Uvayom hashvi'i Shavat vayinafash, Shavat vayinafash, Shavat vayinafash, v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berid olam.
You may be seated.
That was very helpful covering my paper.
Always glad to be a help for you up here. If you look at psychology, if you look under anthropology, if you look under rituals of life, you'll find that rituals develop in the human condition to help us through transitional moments. Are you aware of that? They're really designed, rituals in our lives, to give us some moment of where there's a regularized activity that helps us through something. Right? So, for example, the expression to get up on the wrong side of the bed. Right? It means that, I imagine, do you all have your morning routine, how you wake up? Pretty standard? Like step 1, step 2, step like 1 through 10 are pretty regularized. I mean, most people are exactly like that. Do you like set, Jeannie, like, or nothing, or there's no ritual? You have your rituals, Bushy? You bet, right? And what happens if one of them gets, like, doesn't happen, or it's a bad day? No, it's true. It's like that's, by the way, that's where the expression comes from, to get up on the wrong side of the bed. And you find it, by the way, in particular in moments like nighttime activities. Like try those of you who've ever had to put a young child to bed. What are the rituals you have to go through? Right? A cup of water. You know, come on, you went through with your kids. Megan, Griffin, you remember this, don't you? You didn't want to turn off the lights, right? You want another cup of water. You want to do something. So, by the way, reciting Shema at night, and by the way, the Shema of the evening is very different than the Shema. There's pieces about it that say that we should be protected during the night. Part of that was this fear of the night. And so we have all kinds of rituals. It made me think, Khazan and I have had a rough couple of days with 3 days of where we've had 3 funerals. Of past presidents, or in one case, the spouse of a past president. And there were rituals there that really struck me in terms of the reticence of rituals. And there's a great mitzvah of accompanying people to their final destination. Make mitzvah, the mitzvah of accompanying the dead. And it's a great mitzvah, one of the most significant that you could ever perform. And yet we know that we do it reluctantly. And so if you know some of the rituals, by the way, when you take the caskets, as we do when we walk it from the coach to the interment site, I don't know if you've ever seen stopping 7 times. And that stopping is a demonstration of the reluctance. That's something, 7 times, because that's our sacred number of transition. But they stop as if to say, look, I know I'm supposed to do this. This is really hard. And then you keep going. And each one to help you through a really difficult moment. And even today we're talking about at the service that we did where the custom of the first shovelful of earth being upside down with the shovel, right, with the back side rather than the usual side. Have you ever heard of this one? Yeah, and it's to show some people will do the first shovelful with it to show the reluctance of doing it. Now, how long it would take you forever to fill in a grave that way, but somehow, you know, this, remember from your family as well, that's the reluctance of it. So it's interesting, I was thinking about New Year's Eve coming up. Anybody have rituals here that you do for New Year's Eve that like you have to do in order, if you will, like to ensure a good year? Anybody have any rituals that you do or no? Interesting, no? Yeah, Danny. Make promises you don't keep. And that's how you know it's going to be a good year. Because you know you're not going to keep them. But we do, very often. How many of you actually make some promises for the year? Any of you? How many of you, raise your hand if you kind of make promises? You kind of? Are you good about keeping them? You have been. What? Okay, what else? Any other rituals that you have? I know that we all very often overdo New Year's Eve. There's this expectation you're supposed to stay up after midnight. Like, I'm lucky if I make it to 12:01. You know, it's one of, right? And if you don't make it, it's not a good year. No, it's nonsense. But what other, anybody have rituals? You have a ritual? The what? Post on Instagram. I haven't done that yet for New Year's Eve. But I guess I should start. Post on the Instagram. Anybody else have any other rituals that you, that's fascinating? And yet, by the way, watch the ball. Okay. How many of you watch the ball drop? Not right. Now, I was just going to say, some will get the Eastern time on it, and they'll pretend it's 12 o'clock. Oh, who said, oh, all right, you do it at 9 o'clock. And there are some people that want to watch that. And why? Because it creates some ritual. Like we feel that we should mark time in some way. Like just to go to bed one night and to wake up and the next year is another year is a little bit like, you want something to mark the moment. By the way, it's why we light candles for Shabbat, to mark that moment. And so as we come into 2019, whatever you do to want to acknowledge that moment, the Jewish way we have of a new year is we think and reflect and we talk about change. Mostly, though, as well, it's about sense of gratitude and blessings. And what kind of blessed year that you had. I was just talking with the Gottfrieds over here about, if you don't know, who lost their home in the fires in Bell Canyon. And talked about how difficult that is. And yet, Jimmy, you said that it was a great year. Right? If you could get past the fire of a home, and we talked about how difficult it is, Susie, with memories and a life and everything. How do we find those blessings of life? And so I want to encourage you, as you get to New Year's Eve, just to think about this year. It's been a rough year financially at the end here, all kinds of issues, but what are the blessings that you have? And this Shabbat, as you think about blessings, you'll continue it over into the week as well. We're going to continue. Let's turn to page 23 with the Chatzi Kaddish, please.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
Amen.
ועמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי. בחיי חון וביום חון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל. בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יש מרבה מבורך לעלם לעלמי עלמיה. יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו Amen.
We rise together. Page 25. Before we begin the Amidah together, a Kavanah meditation to open up our hearts. Adonai Svatai. We'll join together, and then Hebrew or English with the private prayers and meditations of your hearts.
Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Svotai tiftach. Na 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 Ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehilatecha. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Svotai tiftach. Na 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 Ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehilatecha. Na 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 Adonai. Adonai Svotai tiftach. Na 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 Ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehilatecha. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Svotai tiftach. Na 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 Ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehilatecha. עושה שלום במרומה, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. היי יאללה לה 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 לה, יאללה לה לה לה, יאללה לה 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 לה, יאללה לה 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 לה, יאללה לה 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 לה, יאללה לה לה לה, יאללה לה 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 לה, יאללה לה 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 לה. עושה שלום במרומה, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו
On page 41, you'll find in the Rafa'enu the healing prayer, whether this is for you, for a loved one, whether it's somebody who's just struggling with chronic issues, whether somebody who's in chemotherapy or somebody who's struggling with life and addiction, whatever it is, we believe that our prayer can help give strength and comfort. And so when we pray together, I'm going to have you close your eyes for a moment. Just close them if you will. And if the prayers are for you, send them inward to help the healing power. If they're for others, just send them outward to those who are in need. I'm thinking of Jake Tarika, who's in need of strength and comfort and healing, and for all those others in our community who need them. Let's take a moment just to bring them to mind. We join together, Rifa'enu.
Rifa'enu Adonai v'nei Rapha. God, only you can bring true healing, and so we pray. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei Cholei Amo Yisrael. Blessed are you, Shekhinah, restores our loved ones, heal our people speedily in our day. Amen. Rifa'enu Adonai v'nei Rapha. God, only you can bring true healing, and so we pray. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei Cholei Amo Yisrael. Blessed are you, Shekhinah, who restores our loved ones, heal our people speedily in our day. And let us say, Amen.
Top of page 42. Let's read this together, please. This is English reading, top of page 42. The commandment to bless this wine is a commandment to drink life as deeply as we drink from this cup. It is a commandment to bless life and to love deeply. It is a commandment to remember with Sabbath heart, act with Shabbat hands, to see the world with Shabbat eyes. It is a commandment to laugh until we are all laughter, to sing until we are all song, to dance until we are all dance, to love until we are all love. This is the wine that God has commanded us to bless and drink. We rise together. Farah, come on up. You're going to help lead us in Kiddush. We'll join along with you, though.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvot Shabbat kodsho, be'ahavat uvratzon, in filanu, zikaron, ma'aseh bereshit. Ki hu yom tefillah, lemikraye kodesh, zecher litziat Mitzrayim. Kivanu v'charta, v'yodanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim. V'shabbat kodshecha, be'ahava uvratzon, hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
I think it's grape juice.
Not sure.
Okay. Wine. That's what wine tastes like, by the way. Bad wine. We remain standing for Aleinu, page 45.
Aleinu l'shabeach, l'adon hakol, latet gedula l'yetzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishbechot ha'adama, shelo samcho keinu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, ba'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Shehu notei shamayim ve'osed aretz, u'Moshe v'karo b'shamayim ima'o, u'shvi not to so, u'shvi not to so, begov he meromim, hu Eloheinu ein od, emet mokeinu efesilato, kakatu betorato, bedatayom behashevota, elevavecha, ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim, b'shamayim ima'al, ve'al ha'aretz, ve'al ha'aretz mitat, ein od, ve'nemar, ve'haya Adonai le'melech al kol ha'aretz, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo,
be seated. I said to Pharaoh that she's finished for the evening, and that was her grand hooray. The moment of the mourner's Kaddish, and meant was a hard week. So we're mindful of our bereavements in our community, of Harvey Grafman, who's a past president. His wife, Judy, preceded him in death about 10 years ago. Think of Norm Frank, the founding families of our community, and his family that mourns him, including his wife, Debbie. And we're mindful of Sandy Perlow, who passed away, and he and Debbie live in New York now to be with two of their three children who live there. And why would anybody move cross country to New York to cold country? When you have grandchildren, that's when you move. And so they've been there with them, and our hearts go out to them. Reciting Kaddish is the way that we help preserve memory in the context of community. When you've lost somebody, you think about them all the time. And when you're part of the Rosenthal family and you are here for the first yard site, right, you think of your dad and grandpa, think about him often. But community and Jewish community is an important context. And I love when children and grandchildren are here to be able to recite those prayers and to share the moment, because it is a shared moment. So Megan Griffin, to have you here, you in from college, or right? So it worked out, and you're reciting Kaddish for your mom. Is it right? For Gary, for your mom, right? Exactly. And for Lauren, that who remember with loving kindness, and to have Allie you home from school, just to see you here is just so sweet and beautiful, and Kylie, to have you here with the family as well. And if I recall, your bat mitzvah was about this time of year. You must have a birthday coming up. I think about 3 years ago. Are you going to turn 16? Wow. And your mother always with you, and I know that. And for all the families that are here reciting Kaddish, there's a sense of connectedness. So if you're reciting Kaddish for your side of somebody, or you're in the period of mourning still, I ask you to rise, and I'm going to just go around the room. Rather than call out this name, I want you to call out the individual, the person that you're reciting Kaddish for, and the relationship to you. So, wife and mother. All right, you're reciting Kaddish for? Okay. And yes, blessed memory, yes. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Blessed memory. Who's going to call it out, Susan? My father-in-law, Alex. Okay. You're here for the whole family? I'm used to your family being here and still reciting Kaddish as well, for your side. So, and who you're reciting still for? We're doing it for Mommy's dad. Yeah, you're here for the York site. Okay. And, of course, for? My father. Yeah. And grandfather, Arthur, who we remember with great love. And, and Ann. And I'm thinking about my grandfather, Murray Vogel, as well. And a blessed memory. Let's, those of you reciting the Mourner's Kaddish, you'll find the words on 47. And if you're home and reciting the Kaddish as well, and this is your sacred community in the Minyan, to be able to recite the words, we pray that you're given strength and comfort as well at this time. Those reciting the words of the Kaddish, join together. Yit Gadal, the Yit Kadash.
Amen.
Israel, Bagalau, Vizman, Kariv, Himeru, Amen. Yehesh me Rabam Vorach, Leolam Umeomaya. Yitbarach, Yishtabach, Yitpa'ar, Yitromam, Yitnaseh, Yitadar, Yitalev, Yitalal, Shemei de Kudusha, Brichu, Le'elam, Minkol, Birchata, Vishirata, Tush Bechata, V'nechamata, Damiran, V'alma, V'meru, Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chaim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'meru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mromav Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael Meru, amen. May God establish his peace in the heavens, grant peace and harmony for us, for all of Israel, and all of humanity, as we say, amen. You may be seated. Julie Devine, you want to share some announcements with us? Come on.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Welcome to Temple Aliyah's Shabbat Live. Hope you're enjoying tonight. Tomorrow, Shabbat morning service begins at 9:15 a.m. with the baby naming of Yael Miriam Stopler. We also have an afternoon service, don't we? Yeah, for the bat mitzvah of Farrah Russell. I can't believe you're here and doing this now. Mazel tov to you and your family. Next Friday, January 4th, please join us for the Bim Bam Shabbat with the little ones at 5:30 p.m. Then at 6:30, we'll have our Shabbat Friday service with the Shir Aliyah Choir, and we'll be celebrating January birthdays. Please note there is no Shabbat family dinner this month. Next Saturday, January 5th, our Shabbat morning service begins at 9:15 a.m. with the Orfuf of Sarah Weiss and Rachel Seitz. For those who want a little bit of a slower, quieter Shabbat morning, we will offer Shabbat yoga, followed by sacred space. Shabbat yoga, Shabbat yoga? Yeah, like the girls over there. Please join us for that. Information on all Temple Aliyah events can be found in the Kol Shabbat that you should have received this evening, and of course also on our website at templealiyah.org, and you can also find out more information about our Be the Light campaign. Thank you to, we don't have ushers, but thank you to those who stepped up, and thank you to Hazan Stein and Brad and Rabbi Vogel this evening for helping us out. Please join us in Lubin Hall after the service for our Oneg Shabbat, graciously sponsored by the Russell family. Thank you so much, in honor of Farrah's bat mitzvah. And please note also that Monday and Tuesday's minions will be held at Shomrei Torah, and you can choose to go either at 8 a.m. or 7:30 p.m. Lastly, I'd like to remind all of our visitors and guests to refrain from using any electronic devices as we maintain the sanctity of our Shabbat. Thank you very much, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Let's finish up with a Don Olam, page 49, shall we? What do you want? There you go, come on.
Adon olam Hashem olah b'terem kol yitzir nivra le'ed natzar v'chefzo kol azai melech shemo nikra Adon olam Hashem olah b'terem kol yitzir nivra bap 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 ve'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora v'hu haya v'hu hoveh v'hu yeh v'tifara Adon olam Hashem malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra bap 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 v'hu echad ve'ein sheni lahamshil lo leachvira b'li reshit b'li tachlit v'laho v'hamisra Adon olam Hashem malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra bap 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 v'hu eli v'chai goali V'tzur chev li v'etzara V'hu nisi umanus li Menat kosi miyom ekra Adon olam Hashem malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra Bap 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 B'ya'ado avkid ruchi V'eit ishan ve'a'ira Ve'im ruchi geviyati Adonai li v'lo ira Adon olam Hashem malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra Bap 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 Adon olam Hashem malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra
Shabbat Shalom. Come on for a cookie or a little fruit or something. Come on, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Just like we rehearsed it. there's a battery in here. I don't know, but the wire, I don't know if it's really in. That's the problem.
You would have heard properly.
Yeah.
It was live. It was live.
I took it out there.
Huh?
I took it.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't popped in here.
Probably not.
Well, you know, you could.
You're still projecting it.
Fine.
And that mic was probably big enough.
I can't stand it.
Huh?
I can't stand it on a guitar. Piece of plastic.
You just say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
How
You
you
can say
feeling?
that.
How you feeling?
I'm
How's your
feeling
back?
better. Feeling better.
You standing up
Yeah,
now?
standing up now.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm erect.
Oh,
I mean standing.
I know what you're talking about. Thank you. Be well.
Everything else is just added, but you want to make it right. Oh my God. That happens to me.
Right, that's the best thing about music.
You know, last night I just, I went to the funeral home with the people, and then I was so tired, I said, Kelly, come on, let's go. And I went to a bluegrass jam session.
Oh, you guys are playing on Saturday, right?
Saturday night? Yeah, not this Saturday, but the one after.
Right.
I got it.